Hey everybody, this is Flavio Romeo, and on this episode of the Towncast, we had the opportunity of meeting with Shilpa and Varun Mehta, and they invited me into their home and to share a little bit about the Diwali festival. So Diwali we're right in the middle of it right now. This is Monday, and we're right in the middle of it. It's a 5-day celebration. I'm going to let them tell you all about it. They had their family, their children, their children's friends, all share with us, and it's quite an amazing celebration. I've been to India several times, and I have a lot of friends there, and it was great to learn a little bit more about the festival and about the meaning of Diwali. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode.
In my hometown, there's a railroad running through it. Like to take you there and prove it. Can I take you there tonight? One-light town's all I know.
But tell us a little bit about the preparation for Diwali. I noticed that you're preparing the table.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the preparations are?
Absolutely. So, thank you so much for coming.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So typically in Diwali, for all the Hindu homes, since it's a festival of lights, we decorate the house, we light up the house, clean the house. We make sure that everything which is related to lights, flowers, good food, the house needs to be welcoming. As I said earlier, Ganesha is the main. Everything begins with Ganesha.
Sure.
So we make sure that the puja house or is brightened up with good food. So we have Ganesha and Lakshmi Ji, and they are beautifully decorated. So Ganesha represents the beginning of good things, and Lakshmi Ji, who's the goddess, and Hindus have like millions.
So this is Ganesha.
Ganesha, the
this is
elephant god,
Lakshmi.
and Lakshmi Ji. So Lakshmi Ji represents wealth, prosperity.
And it's the fiscal New Year.
It's the lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year.
So 5 days of Diwali, right? The first day we would worship all the pets, animals, cows. The second day we will worship a couple of goddesses like Saraswati, Lakshmi. The third day we would welcome wealth, money. We'll hope that with the best ways we bring a lot of prosperity into our house,
Blessings for
into
prosperity.
families that we know. The fifth day, we would remember our siblings, our friends, our cousins. We would make food for them, and we would get invited to their house. And the last day is the first day of Diwali. So, the first day of New Year.
Right, so the last day, so it's 5 days total.
Total 5 days.
So Wednesday,
Right.
the 26th,
Yeah.
is the final day.
It's the final day. So
Okay.
that's how every year, and it's very important because you stop working in your busy lives and take a pause and mindfully get everything together and show a lot of gratitude. So that's what I was telling you earlier, that once you move out of India, you realize that all these festivals which are being passed on from generations to generations, they are technically the same.
Yeah.
It's all about Thanksgiving. It's all about forgiveness.
Harvest and thankfulness
Harvest
and yes.
Absolutely. So every generation loses a little bit of processes, but the gist has to stay. And mom plays a very important role. So we are a little community here, so friends and extended families. And every year we get together this month. We celebrate with the whole town, sometimes inside, sometimes outside. You want to talk about...
We just celebrated our Glen Rock Indian Community Diwali event at Milan Banquets in Garfield.
Oh, nice.
We had about 250 people attend
Wow.
that event, and it's all mostly from town. Families
That's
in and
amazing.
around town.
That's beautiful.
We had children perform. We had moms and dads perform. It was like a whole gathering with DJ and music, and of course food plays a very important role in all our festivities.
As it should. It should.
It just uplifts your mood, I guess. So yes, there was tons of food, but it was a great event. Just this was probably the first year we had such a lot of people, and I
That's
guess
wonderful. It's growing.
post-COVID, everybody wanted that community feeling.
Is this the first one after COVID?
It is, yes.
Wow.
We had one last year, but that was
Small.
in the open.
Oh, okay.
This was in a banquet hall, so there were a lot of people because it gets cold this time of the
Sure,
year.
yeah.
So, you don't want to wear your traditional attire.
You don't want to wear your saris and your
Yes,
traditional
and
outfits in the
and
cold,
then
yeah.
In the cold, you wouldn't be able to move and dance around. So
Well-
at least if it's indoors, it's more
That's
fun.
wonderful. Yeah, so I feel like
fun.
for the last 2-3 years, people have been wanting to
Wanting.
celebrate together.
Yes.
And that, so it really happened.
We were there till like 11:30 at night.
Wow.
So you can imagine. It was a Friday.
And
so
everybody's exhausted.
everybody's exhausted, thanking,
Dancing all
thankful
night.
for the weekend.
Yes,
but
yes.
I'm sure they were all looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So it was a great success, and we hope to continue to do it. And I think there were a few other people from other communities as well that had attended. There were friends of our children that had attended. So it was really a really great event. And,
That's wonderful.
We plan to continue doing that every
Now, so
single year.
next year, if I'm not Indian, I'm Italian, I'm close, but if next year I want to go, can I go to?
Absolutely.
So-
We actually did post it on Facebook groups like Glen Rockers and Glen Rock Moms, Working Moms. So it's open to all.
So anybody can go
Anybody
and
can
celebrate this beautiful festival.
Absolutely.
And I highly encourage anybody that's listening or watching to do that next year, because
Absolutely.
I know it's such an amazing festival. The colors, the outfits, the it's just amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, we welcome everybody to attend. There are performances done by children. There is a skit that were done by parents.
Oh, we have to
Yes.
see that. We have to
So-
make sure we put that online.
Absolutely. And, we try to make humor, but out of those skits.
It's fun.
But,
It's
yes,
joy.
it's-
This time of year, it's all about joy. It's all
Correct.
about thankfulness. It's all about just being together and celebrating life and celebrating this time of year.
Absolutely, yes. That's what Diwali represents. It's good over evil. It's truth prevails everywhere.
Yes.
So that's what this event was all about. That we overcame COVID, maybe.
Yes.
So that was the evil factor.
Right, and
but
this is good.
This is
the good over
yes.
COVID.
Yes. So
Well, I'm
we're
glad
still
you were able to
strong, we're still
celebrate.
together.
This is the start planet. So that when spring comes in, we'll have Holi, which is
I love Holi. Do you guys do a Holi celebration?
We were doing it again.
Oh,
COVID
promise me you're gonna do it
stopped.
next year.
Yes, we will.
I every time I go to India, I leave like 2 days before Holi.
Okay.
And they said, you have to stay, you have to stay. I said, okay, next year I'm staying. And then it was COVID.
Right.
So I still have not been able to celebrate Holi. So if you do the celebration,
We are.
please.
I think it's probably going to be at the end of March, beginning of April, or
Oh,
we'll look for something that's
so
not
fun.
too cold.
And explain Holi real quick. I mean, I love it because I've seen the pictures, I've talked to my friends.
It's mostly for the arrival of spring. It's a festival of colors again, and the story was that one of the gods, Krishna, is blue in color. The other women or friends are a different color. So it's mostly saying that okay, it doesn't matter what color you are. One could be blue, one could be red, one could be white, one could be brown. We all play together and we mix the colors so that there is no discrimination.
It's similar in life. It's similar with the colors of our skin.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what color you are.
It doesn't matter what color.
We should all celebrate life and spring and rebirth.
Correct.
Yeah, but I love, what is the tradition of throwing the colors at each
That's
other?
what it is. That I may be white and you may be brown, but I'm going to mix the colors.
We're all colorful.
So that we're all the same color and we're
It's
all
beautiful.
colorful. So
And if you guys have never seen Holi, Google it, check it out. Everybody walks around. I want one of those big long white outfits.
Yes.
The big long white, and everybody, it's like a canvas because
Right.
we're all the same color.
color, yeah.
And then everybody takes these powdered colors and throws it at each other, and everybody becomes the same color. It's like a whole world of colors.
correct.
It's such a beautiful
And
meaning
we do it with
behind it.
different colors just so that spring is.
It's very
spring-
colorful.
Yeah, it's colorful. It's the beginning of life again
Yes,
after winter.
rebirth.
So it is colorful, different flowers, different colors. So that's what it symbolizes, that we use different colors. We may be of different colors, but they're all together now.
Exactly.
In one color.
So we make sure you let us know when you're doing Holi, because I'm definitely going to come. I want to finally celebrate Holi.
I am definitely going to let you know.
All right.
We will post it in all the Facebook groups as
And
well.
we're going to let you guys know that are watching and listening. So we're going to let you guys know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so thank you guys so much for coming. I want to know each and every one of you. So tell me your names.
Ayushi, Tanvi,
Say again.
Ara, Agisha, Dia, Ayansh, Krisha, Anya.
Anya, and you are dressed so beautifully. Do you enjoy when it's Diwali time?
Yeah.
Are there other celebrations where you can dress up like this?
Yeah.
What other ones can you dress up like this for? Yes.
There is Rakshamandan where it's all about brother and sister.
Is there really a celebration of siblings?
Yes.
Really? How beautiful is that?
And then there's the Shera, which is when Ram killed the 10-headed demon.
And you could dress up and
Yeah.
celebrate?
And then you burn pictures of the demon.
Nice, because he's been destroyed.
Yeah, that's the fun part. The burning.
Burning?
I like it.
There's Holi, Festival of Colors, where you like paint. No, we dress up in white and then when people from
Yeah.
different
Yes.
colors. They look so colorful.
Yeah, and that's one of the celebrations. Hopefully we'll do that next year.
It takes forever to get the colors off.
Yeah. Forever.
Is it hard to take the colors off?
Yeah.
You're literally in the shower for like an hour.
Really? An hour shower?
Shower with clothes?
So do you enjoy dressing up like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's beautiful colors. Do you pick your own outfits? Sometimes mom picks it.
Not always. Sometimes our parents like pick it up for us. But
Oh,
sometimes
really?
You can pick it out yourself.
Do you get to play? Do you get to dress each other? Do you get to?
Sometimes, and there's also a lot of Indian like accessories and like bracelets and things
for them.
We've got like chumka for them.
Oh, for the girls. They wear bracelets. What do the boys wear?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They wear kurtas. They wear kurtas.
Yeah, what else are we wearing?
That's like what you wear. They wear stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, no, I know, but
Stuff.
yeah, but even if it can't stop, you wear something. Yeah,
So tell me what, and I'll ask, and whoever raised their hand first, tell me what Diwali means to you. Oh, I say you first.
To me, Diwali feels like festivity, get-togethers. I mean, I like it. You get to dance, and we also celebrate. We celebrate gods. We celebrate a lot of stuff on Diwali.
And you get to do it together as friends and family.
Yes, and we can do firecrackers.
Oh, you can?
Yes, it's called Fulgari.
Nice.
Here, I call it Fulgari, and we always like get a candle. Like it's like a stick. We get a candle. We put the stick in it and on the candle. Then it makes this like bursting firecracker, and then you can move it
Ooh,
around.
like sparklers? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's basically
really?
sparklers. And then
It's
you can make them in
basically
like figure eights.
fairy lights.
Nice.
And you write your name in it.
There's big ones. There's like this big box sometimes you put it in the middle somewhere. You have to quickly run with one of those firecrackers, touch it on it, and then it bursts for like 5 minutes, and it's so beautiful and pretty.
Really? Did you do that already, or is that coming up?
Yeah, we've done that.
You did it already.
Coming up tomorrow.
No, that's probably tomorrow and today.
Yeah.
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah?
Yeah, today is Choti Diwali. Tomorrow is the main Diwali. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean small. So
That's
small
why
Diwali.
there's no school on
Like
Monday.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what's on your hand. Let me see your hand.
This is Mendi, or as you
Also
guys call it,
henna.
henna. It's
Now, do you do it yourself?
Yeah.
No.
We can do it yourself.
you can, but I
But
don't
you
know
don't
how
have
to.
to.
It's nearly
No showing
Let
it.
me see your hands. Let me,
She's doing herself. Yeah.
let me see when you did yourself. Be proud of what you did. Let me see.
No,
That's
try to make
beautiful.
nature.
Those are vines. They're going up around your fingers.
Okay, this is a lake. Someone did you know this is
I
a lake?
love it.
That's a flower.
Let me see. Turn it
This is
around.
a lake. This is a lake. This is a lake.
That's beautiful. Oh, so
That's a
maybe
flower,
next year you could do some of your friends. Let me see yours. So who did you have? Did you have friends do it for you?
No, this is like usually we have like professionals. Yeah, these
Oh,
are
okay.
professionals.
Okay, so if someone wants to get it done professionally, Is there a place in town where they can go?
No.
You have to go to a special place.
It just happens on occasion.
They have to Google it.
They can come to our house.
Yeah.
My phone's and
Even the boys and I.
So tell me the more grown-up young ladies. Tell me what Diwali means to you.
It means family and friends and celebrating each other. Yeah.
Yeah, and how about
Spending
you?
time with your family.
Way too much dancing.
Way too much
way
dance.
too
You get
much
exhausted.
People go crazy. That's my favorite part. People go crazy on the dance floor.
Ah, that's good. Hopefully, we'll get a video of that.
Oh yeah, there is many videos.
Yeah?
That
Happened 2 days ago.
Yeah, they go crazy. Many videos. They'll take a lot of videos. Grown up, and I'm looking at you guys. They dance for hours.
Really, the grown-ups dance for hours. I wonder where the kids get it from.
So we had a team who prepped the kids for around about 2 months with all the steps on the latest song. So all the steps you saw the little girls do.
Yes, and we're definitely going to
They
show
were
those.
all done by 2 of the folks from within town. So there's Ashwin Rodriguez, who's from Bombay, and then there's Bharti Jain. They both kind of choreographed the whole dance sequence for all the kids.
So does everybody line up like in a
Yes.
big group? Because I know that we see the Bollywood movies when all this drama's going on, then all of a sudden everybody breaks out into dancing.
That happens every day.
I know it happens in real life. I've never seen it. All the years that I've been to India, I've never seen that happen. But it's choreographed like that, where everybody's doing the same moves. It's almost like, I guess, the equivalent in the U.S. would be like a line dance, right? Where everybody's lined up, everybody's doing the same moves. Yeah.
Throughout years now, people we remember it like dances and celebration, but culturally it was all about harvesting and as we said, the 5 days of Diwali. Who remembers? I'm sure there is somebody who knows about the 5 days of Diwali. Anybody?
All right, so we're going to share it between you two. So you say number 1 and 2.
Okay, the first one is Vasubaris. Well, I know 2 more. The Vasubaris is the worship cows, pets. Because cows used to be pets.
Right. And now we have dogs and cats.
Yeah.
You don't have any cows at home?
No. Oh, there are many cows in Bihar.
But not in Glen Rock?
No.
No.
Not in Glen Rock.
You'll see a lot of cow dung. Yeah, if you kill a cow, you go to jail.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, cows are sacred, I know.
Yeah.
Every time we drive, I have a good video. Every time we drive around India, there's a lot of cows.
Many cows.
And they'll come up to your window
Yeah.
and say, good morning, how are
There's
you?
humongous traffic jams. Why? Because there's a single the cow that doesn't want to move.
Yeah.
It's
The whole
because
family.
there are
Cows
like so
are
many people like
crazy
walking
there.
around with they're vendors, so they're like walking around and doing stuff, and then there are a bunch of animals that are walking around. Like there are a bunch of cows and cats and dogs that are just walking around. So there are a lot of
They're
people.
very
Yeah. And there aren't like lines that divide the street. You can just go like straight, and then you can go diagonal and stuff. Like there aren't lines that divide the street, and there aren't that many like traffic jams.
Yeah.
So.
And everybody beeps their horns. A lot.
Yeah.
Right?
It's worse than New York City.
Worse than New York
Yeah,
City.
it's worse. Yeah.
So how many people have been back to India? All of you. That's wonderful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Everybody. Everybody's been there. That's awesome that you could experience and see the culture. Did you go back to the areas where your parents and your ancestors were from?
Yeah.
Did you had a chance to visit? So tell me where you're from.
We're from Gujarat.
My parents are from Mumbai.
We're from Delhi. I'm from Mumbai and my parents are from Bihar. Mumbai?
Delhi.
Gujarat?
Mumbai. Delhi. I mean Bombay and Delhi both, but yeah.
Bombay and Calcutta.
I'm from Pune.
So, grew up in Bombay, parents are originally from Punjab.
Okay. Oh, that's why you were saying about the Punjab dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been to Delhi, Mumbai, not to Bombay. I've been to
Bombay and Mumbai are the same.
Oh, is
We
it?
named Bombay to Mumbai.
Ah,
The new
okay.
name is Mumbai.
And then because of my business, Moradabad, and then many areas where they make wood furniture. I mean, the furniture and the products that come from India are just absolutely beautiful. And I try to explain to my friends that they're all handmade. Everything, so they're sitting there, and when you see those hand-hammered lamps and those hand-hammered candle holders, they're sitting there and hammering them by hand. And people don't understand the amount of workmanship and the amount of pride. I mean, they take pride in every single piece that comes off.
It takes hours to make one of those kind
Hours.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why it was difficult for us to sell certain customers, because they would want 20,000 pieces, and I would say, no. Let's do maybe 1,000 and 1,000 and 1,000.
Right.
So we heard from the kids. Let's hear from the adults. What does Diwali mean to you?
Diwali means it's a time of getting the family and friends together. It's a time of happiness, and Diwali is also synonymous to the New Year. So it's the Hindu New Year. So it's a time of new hope, new beginnings.
Yeah.
So it's all of that, and it's a lot of food, yummy, delicious Indian food, and fireworks, because the kids love that, and we all love that. So it's all
So
of
we,
that.
we celebrate our own New Year. We celebrate the Jewish New Year, Chinese New Year. So it's good to know that this is the Hindu New Year.
Hindu New Year, yes.
Yeah. So
The first day in the calendar.
Yes. So tomorrow is Diwali. That's the first.
Yeah.
yeah. So
And it's because there are 5 days. Every day has its own tradition. So the own significance of the main day of Diwali, and then there's also like she said, there's Raksha Bandhan, which is basically a brother sister, but there's also something that some cultures do, which is called Bhau-Beez, which is also Bhai Dooj or Bhau-Beez, or different dialects again. It's all again a relationship between a brother and sister is important, and it's not just brother and sister, it's siblings. Yes, because
Two
brothers,
two brothers,
sisters,
two
sisters,
sisters. It's all about getting together as a family and celebrating, and family comes first,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So and then of course friends, and then you visit everyone, and there's a lot of festivities, a lot of food, like Charu said, a lot of food and sweets.
yeah.
I mean, this is a
I
time
know.
when
I see you've been setting the tables. Are those samosas?
yes.
One of my favorite dishes in India.
Yeah.
So tell me the thing that you love the most about Diwali.
Sure. So Diwali brings a lot of memories to me, like where we grew up, likewise Bombay, Pune. It was all, our parents had work as well, like all of us.
Sure.
But they took that small time and that window to celebrate. My mom used to make different Indian sweets by hand, and she learned all of this from her mom. So a lot of culture, a lot of history has been passed down, and now I realize that it took painstakingly so much efforts went into making those laddus, making the savory dishes, which I think now because as a mom I feel like I need to pass it on, I need to make them, so that one day I hope my kids would remember and try to build the same memories.
Yeah.
We used to also do rangoli. Rangoli is like decorating your houses with powdered color. Again, to beautify. All of this was beautification.
Sure.
So this is like powdered color, which you could hand put it through, and there are different
Is
variations.
it similar to like the holy colors that you throw?
Yes, the holy. Yes.
Not similar,
But
but
powder,
you would
that powder.
probably put it on a surface.
Right.
Right?
But I mean, it's that kind of
The
powder. It's
kind
almost
of
like powdered chalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a template would look like to make things
Oh,
easier.
that's beautiful.
And you would fill it up with different kinds of colors.
Wow. So you could put colors in each
Yes.
one
Do
of
you want to
these.
hold this for me, Shilpa?
Wow. And what does this say?
It says Shubh Labh, means prosperity and luck.
So this is an example of what it looks like. And these are the kind of colors.
Yeah.
So it's like sand and color mixed.
So towards evenings, as the lights will be lit, as I was telling you earlier, that lights and it's towards evening. We would do Lakshmi Pujan, which is the little worship to.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. All of this
I
will.
love the colors and variations.
Things-
Maybe
There's no other place on
Arnav
earth.
can talk to the rangoli, because today morning
Yes.
he was making some rangoli at home. But
Who made rangoli? You did? Tell me about your rangoli.
I put flowers in the middle, like so I'm like made a star, and then I put flowers around it to like fill in the spaces, and it took like a lot of flowers.
Wow. How long did it take you to do it? Long time?
Maybe like 20 minutes.
Not bad. Nice. Is that the first time you ever did it?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anybody else make decorations for these holidays? Yes?
Yeah, so I also did the Rangoli. So we have like this little walkway next to our house. Like it's like we just put it there. So what we do is we take like the powder and we have little templates. So we just put it like all around the walkway, and we put the powder and put like color. So when we're walking like around our house and stuff, we'll like walk and we'll see the powder.
Ah, that's beautiful.
So what I do, I usually put lights inside my house and outside my house because Diwali is all about lights. The
Festival of lights.
Yeah, the festival of lights. So we always put lights to brighten up the house.
Nice.
I didn't use it to decorate, but what I did with the Rangoli is that inside my cousin's house, we took the templates. We took templates like like the ones, and then we painted it. But at the end, it was a mess.
Yes, a very big mess.
I'm very proud. So this like light is also kind of like flowers. We take the chains, kind of like those, and we hang them all over our house, near the sofas or in the kitchen. And they're really pretty. It just make it a lot brighter.
So we have 2 pillars in front of our house, and yesterday we spent like an hour just trying to like wrap a bunch of lights around it so that we can like turn them on.
Nice.
3 hours.
And then you'll turn those on tonight, right?
Yeah.
So why do you think we light up the houses? What's the
Start
story
here.
behind it?
To guide Ram and Lakshman back from their 14-year exile.
Ah, so tell me about, say that again.
To guide Ram and Lakshman back from their 14-year exile. And Sita.
Okay.
And Sita.
And who else remembers the story?
I remember it because I remember the story because I read it yesterday.
That's good. You better remember it from yesterday.
But it's basically when Ram was blessed to marry Sita, and she was the princess of Lakshmana or someone. It sounds like that. I don't know how to read it, but it sounds like that. And then Rama's stepmother, she said, no, you must go away from this town for 14 years, and you may come back when that 14 years have ended. And then the god of demons came after Ravan. After the 14 years, he took when they were gonna go home.
Like a couple months
When they were gonna go home back to their hometown, Ravan came, took away Sita, and then Hanumanji, the god of the wind, who is our god, he came and then he told that Ravan, the god of demons, stole Sita, and then Rama and his brother, Lakshman, he and Rama went to save Sita from the god of the demons, and then when they did, when they came home,
There's your editor. Happily ever after.
when they
the
came
end.
home, that day is Diwali.
That's it. That's the one.
Because they need guides to light them around, because they came in the night.
Yes,
Right.
they came in.
And it's dark. That's why there's fires and there's firecrackers for light, and like you decorate your house with lots of lights.
Nice. And everybody celebrates. So you've been you grew up celebrating this. Is there a difference between celebrating here in the U.S. versus celebrating where you grew up?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lot of difference. I mean, I think everybody out there, first and foremost, we get 10 days of holiday. And then
In India.
In India.
Yeah, here you get
the
1 day.
children.
Not even
a day.
It's not even a day if it
Just
falls
the
on a
school,
weekend.
We don't.
At work we don't.
At work we don't.
Yeah.
And there is so much of light that I'm sure, I think there are satellite views that, if you look over India, it's lit up.
So you know what?
Every
So,
house is lit up.
so people can go on Google Earth
Yeah.
and check and look at the satellites tomorrow, Monday,
Yes,
today.
yep.
Actually, this is going to come out today, Monday.
Yes.
So they can go Monday night and they can look at
Yeah.
Google Earth and look at the colors and look at the lights
I mean,
of,
correct.
over
Yeah.
India.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you go to like
And then-
metropolitan cities like Bombay, take New York for as an example.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Imagine if every house had lights outside.
Oh, it'd be
Every
amazing.
house.
So that's it.
That's it. Every house had just lights outside. So that's how bright it is.
Wow.
It is as bright as you can think it
The
to be.
whole buildings are like all these apartments, multi-story buildings. They are completely covered with lights, multiple lights, and every.
Yeah, so
You
everybody.
miss the
so-
smell. So,
different
so every house is making sweets and delicacies, and so there is that aroma in the air, and then of course there's also incense.
Yeah.
So it's the whole smell, the sound, because the children are off school.
Everybody's
so
dancing,
they're
everybody's
just running
singing.
around.
festive
Yeah,
season,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
in the air. Then you go to each other's homes.
Yeah.
So it's just like
The
it's
doors
understood.
are
The
never
doors- yeah.
closed.
Everybody just goes. You don't have to announce or just go.
Oh, you
It's
just go.
understood.
Really?
It's,
Yeah.
it's an
It's a
open house
tradition.
for all
Open
those-
house. You just
open
go in and say,
house.
"Hey, I'm here."
Yeah, because the
People bring things, more
Yes.
sweets, and yeah,
So you
yeah.
exchange gifts.
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
It's in Christmas for India, right?
Yes,
That's the
yes,
thing
that's
about
right.
it.
Yeah.
Over here, we jokingly say that Christmas begins for us with Diwali.
Ah, that's
So
wonderful.
interestingly,
Christmas
people
has a
don't lock their
tradition
houses
of
on Diwali because one of the things everyone's talking about Lakshmi. So they say if you leave your doors unlocked, then you get the Lakshmi to enter into your house.
Ah,
So
okay.
nobody locks their houses. And then everyone's been talking about food, but a lot of people end up playing an Indian version of poker at night, Teen Patti.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so it's like 3 cards, like poker, but only with 3 cards, not with 5.
Sure.
And then you have a different types of variations on those, and people play whole night pretty much.
All night.
All night,
Together
all
as
3 to 4
family,
days with
friends.
friends and family, and it's kind of a lot of fun. And I was just talking to my parents, and they're like, "Yeah, we're just getting ready for it, and we're collecting all the quarters and the singles and everything, so we can start the game for the night and be ready." And it's competitive. Like even if it's between family, it's
So
a healthy
competitive.
competitive.
Exactly.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
you
it's
want to
fun.
be able to say you
Oh
won.
yeah.
And to be
Like
honest, at the
there is
time-
no brother, sister, or a husband, wife at that time.
No,
You're out
we're
to
all
slay everyone.
competitors.
That's it.
So when you have that kind of competition and that celebration, you have this kind of layout, right?
Yes.
You have this kind of food. So tell me a little bit about the food.
So these are basin laddus. I guess by now the whole world culture knows about chickpea flours.
Yes.
And these are the sweets. There could be many different varieties of sweets based on where you are from India. This is murku or chakli.
Did you make these?
No, it's store
Wow,
bought.
it looks very complicated to
It
me.
is, it is. My moms and grandparents definitely
Used to
did.
make it,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
The
yeah.
laddus, yes. Molly, she's a wonderful cook. Some of my friends,
Nice.
some of them, they make it. Then, of course, the samosas, and there's a whole array of foods.
And what is this? What is this?
So different places call it differently. I would call it chivra. It's like a mixture of, I would say the
Puffed
local.
Puffed rice. Looks like puffed rice.
Puffed
Yeah.
rice, but savory, not sweet.
Savory. Yeah.
Yeah, peanuts and a little masala, turmeric, spices. Yeah.
Nice. And then, of course, to celebrate harvest, you have the fruits, the pineapple, the apples, the grapes.
Yeah.
That's
and
wonderful.
it's always warming, so you have the dry fruits, so that it's
Right. Well, I thank you so much for sharing this with us. I can't wait for Holi. Now I'm gonna come back to you because I want to throw colors. I want to wear the big white thing. What is that called? I always forget the name.
Kurta.
Kurta. I don't know why I can't remember that.
And
So
wear
the-
a white one so the colors show on you.
Exactly. Everybody has to wear white. Yeah, I love that. I missed it by 2 days.
Don't worry, you won't miss it this time.
I'm not gonna miss it. Next year in Glen Rock, we're gonna celebrate Holi, and which to me sounds like it's a holy day. It's a holiday, and it's a holiday, right? I mean, that's kind of where holidays came from. They were holy days that we celebrate, and we just, we Americanized it and said it's a holiday. Yeah, so we will celebrate Holi. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best blessings in the new year.
Thank you.
And have a wonderful Diwali and Dhanyavad. Thank you so much.
Happy Diwali to Glen Rock. Can the kids give a shout out to all the Glen Rock friends?
Yes.
Yeah, all your classmates.
Yeah, say it. What do you want to say to all your classmates? Come on, a little more energy. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you once again for sharing this with everybody. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.